Here's the video review for Transformers Animated Samurai Prowl. As you can see, he is a motorcycle with a sidecar. That sidecar is, in addition, the sidecar is removable. That will form his samurai armor when you're done. All the clear plastic is blue on him instead of smoky or red and blue back here. Go ahead and detach the sidecar for a minute, and we'll do a quick little comparison with the original Prowl. As you can see, the clear plastic's blue. There's some different detailing on the front hood. The front scoop's a little longer. You can see a more pointed nose cone. And you can see the ninja stars are a little different. This one has a little bit of a techie pattern molded into it, whereas this one's just plain. The backlights are different. You can see the chevrons, the little design on his arms here, faces a different direction, and there's a little tab here for where his armor goes on that's not on this one. But aside from that, the transformation is pretty much the same to the same mold. And we'll get into that transformation just real quick here. Like I said, essentially, with the exception of one little bit here, which plays more into robot mode, it's the same transformation as before. You want to split the arms and bring them down like that. And hook the feet. Popped him off at the hip. That happens. Snaps right back on. Fold it down and around, and pop that into place. Then you can actually flip these up, and that's the change from the original motorcycle mode. These are on hinges for the armor. That helps make moving this whole thing a whole lot easier. Pop that open so his head can come out, and snap that down. Bring his head forward. Flip in these handlebars like that. Flip his head up, and then slide these back. And he looks very similar to his original version. Again, the original, these were on hinges weren't on hinges and stuck back like that. But you can flip these up here, which you need to do for his combined mode with the thing. And again, a quick comparison. Here he is with the original Prowl. You can see their faces are. This one's a little slimmer than the original Prowl, slightly different molding, but the same basic facial structure. He's just got a slimmer head and more rounded head up here, and his crest up here is not as pronounced as on the original. A lot of people were asking. The ninja stars here on Prowl do come off. It takes a bit of force, but they do come off, but they don't open. They're a solid piece. They don't unfurl like the originals did. But good news, instead of having to swap out the whole legs, the original ninja stars from Prowl that do open up are capable of snapping right into Samurai Prowl's leg. So you can have him keep his ninja stars if you want to switch those out. Also, there's some different molding here. You can see originally there was some problem with the knee and this piece on the original, but his knee bends all the way. They've remolded that to take care of that problem, which is nice. Just for time being, we'll go ahead and snap that onto there while we do the rest of this. The big change here, again, is the sidecar. It does form his samurai armor. You snap this piece off, and it forms the blade. Now, originally we saw some pictures that had the blade as a separate piece, and then you could pull this off as a shield and have them on both arms, but one with the blade and one with the shield, and that doesn't happen. There's actually a screw right there holding these pieces together, and unless you unscrew it, they don't come apart. And if you do unscrew it, this piece doesn't stay on as a shield very well. The rest of this, the sidecar, is all hooked together with tabs and slots, which is actually quite ingenious. I'm very not proud, but I'm very happy with the way they made everything all fit together. You can see everything's attached on here. And basically what you want to do is bring the helmet up like this. We'll put that down later. Turn it around. You want to bring his hip panels down like this. Kind of form the hip panels. And these are going to be shoulder armor. I usually fold these down like this and just kind of bring them out to the sides a little bit. And then to attach it to Prowl, you want to lift up his arms, and you want to make sure these are up, because there's two, right here on his back, there's two little slots here in these pieces, and there's a couple little tabs here on the side of those pieces that are going to slot right into those, or up here, you can see the tabs there are going to go into these slots right here. Just like, line it up, just like that, and then you just push this whole assembly forward, and it'll snap right into place onto Prowl. It should. There we go. There you go. And then it just snaps right into place. And then you just align the hip panels down here. Yep. Again, slide off a little bit. But these are on ball joints and hinge joints, so you can set those up. You can get those in closer to his hips like that. And then I bring these forward under his arms like that, and then you just rotate that up and down. These are on ball joints, so you get that pose. And again, here you can see it's on the post. There's a little groove here. You just bring this forward under his arm all the way up, and then this little strut hinge here, and you just flip that up so the shoulder panel comes up in front of his arm. And then it's just a matter of taking the helmet and slotting it down over his head. It doesn't snap into place or pop on. There you go, like this. It just kind of comes down and rests over his head. You can see his face through there. Like that. And then you can attach the shield sword blade thing over here. Actually on either arm. I usually put it on this one. Just how you see fit. And there you have Prowl with his samurai armor. And again, just as a quick comparison, here he is next to the original Prowl. So a lot bigger and bulkier, but very cool. Transformers animated samurai Prowl.